this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. So today, GCSE Spanish students, gather here. Gather here, because we are tackling the photo card today. After this session, if you don't get it right, it's because you fell asleep. So don't fall asleep, get yourself some water, pump yourselves up, and we're going to get right into it. So, for those of you who know me personally, you know that I am obsessed with images to get you to remember ideas. So I've got this one for you. When we get to the section where you're given a photo card to talk about, to describe, where they ask you the question, ¿Qué hay en la foto? You're going to walk in with this mental image here in your head. You're going to remember L for learn. You're going to remember paw. Remember this paw mark here? Take that in for you. P-A-W. O for your opinion. Learn, paw, opinion. Location. The L stands for location. Where are the people in the photo? Where exactly are they? So the P is for people. So, ¿quiénes son? Who are they? Is it a he, a she, a group of people? So it could be a group of people, un grupo de personas, okay? Un grupo de mujeres, a group of women, un grupo de hombres, a group of men, or it could be a boy, un chico, or una chica, or una pareja, okay? A couple. So we need to identify them. Who are they and what do they look like? Okay, what do they look like? And so we would start with I, okay? Hay un chico, or hay un grupo de chicos. There's a group of boys. The A is for action. What are they doing? And here is a good moment to revise your present continuous. What are they doing? Están hablando. Está corriendo. Están comiendo. Están bailando. Están pensando. Están lavando. That format. The weather. The W for poor, weather. What season are we in? Es invierno? Es verano? Es otoño? From the lighting, the sun, what the people are wearing, we can sort of guess what season we're in. The clothes they're wearing is a great indication to talk a little bit about the weather. El tiempo. ¿Qué tiempo? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Hace sol. Hace mal tiempo. ¿Cómo es el ambiente? So the atmosphere. Does the atmosphere look jolly? Okay. Does it look lively? ¿Está animado? ¿Es un ambiente triste? So it's a sad atmosphere. What does the picture say to you? What does the atmosphere say to you? And of course, what do you think? Okay? Me gusta la foto porque es interesante, porque es un tema importante para todas las personas que viven en el mundo. Okay? Es importante para la humanidad. So it's important for everyone in the world. It's important for humanity. Whatever your opinion is, share it. Okay, so let's look at this photo as an example. ¿Qué hay en la foto? So as I say, remember this as your guideline. Location, people, action, weather, and give your opinion. Okay? When I finish, I will do a quick summary of what it should look like. But for now, we're going to take it in parts. ¿Qué hay en la foto? Parece que están en una playa. It looks as though they're on a beach. Okay? Who are they? People, remember people. Who are they? En la foto hay... ¿Quiénes son? Okay? Hay un grupo de personas. So there's a group of people. Hay tres personas adelante. So in front, there are three people. Y en el fondo, so in the background, hay otras dos personas. Okay? Or you could just say, hay un grupo de personas. Whichever you feel better saying, use that example. Okay, So a group of people, or un grupo de jóvenes, a group of young people, or hay un grupo de chicos y chicas, hay un grupo de chicos y chicas, whatever you want. You have options with this one. So, as I said, notice things like direction. Are you talking about the front of the picture, the forefront, or the background? So for background, you say en el fondo, okay? En el fondo, in the background, okay? Adelante, the front of the photo, the forefront, we could say en primer plano, plan with the O. So you're saying primer plano, so it's the close-up, or the front part of the photo. En el primer plano vemos 3 personas. Y en el fondo hay otras 2 personas más. En el fondo, so the background, en el fondo. So it is good to remember your directions and your positions. So, en primer plano, en el fondo, a la izquierda, which is to your left, a la derecha, which is to your right. So, a la izquierda, to your left, a la derecha, to your right, en el fondo, in the background, en el fondo, y en primer plano, so it's close up, okay, in the forefront of the photo. Remember these expressions because you might want to use them to make your answer sound a little bit more complex. Okay, right. So there is always a surprise question that's not written on the card. The examiner will ask you this question. So try to think of question words, the popular question words such as ¿por qué? Why? Okay? ¿Qué? What? ¿Cuándo? When? ¿Con quién? With whom? Question words. So brush up on those as well, okay? Right. Your aim is to give very simple but clear answers, okay? Do not go off on a tangent. We tend to do this, overcomplicate things and make it worse for ourselves. It's not that complicated. Don't go off on a tangent, basically. Stick to the plan and it'll be okay. What happens if you simply did not understand the question? What do you do in real life when you're speaking English? Can you please repeat? Can you please repeat the question? Do the same in Spanish. ¿Puede repetir la pregunta, por favor? ¿Puede repetir la pregunta, por favor? Okay? So can you repeat the question, please? That's all there is to it. So, we have this photo that is on el medio ambiente. We're going to make sure we remember the learn, pour, and opinion. So, where are they? En la playa. Who are they? Un grupo de personas. Action. What are they doing? From what you can see, what are they doing? Están recogiendo botellas de plástico y basura. So they're picking up plastic bottles and rubbish and putting them in a bag. In a big bag or in a bag. Okay? What else are they doing to employ the ing that I explained to you? To explain the present continuous. What are they doing? Okay, they're wearing gloves, okay? Llevan guantes y están recogiendo basura. Están metiendo la basura en las bolsas azules. What else can we say about what they're doing? It looks as though they're volunteering, right? And that's a word that we've seen, volunteers. So remember your vocabulary as well. What's the weather like? Well, it looks quite cloudy, doesn't it? Grey skies. So you can say that. You can say, hace el tiempo no es tan bueno, está nublado. So what's the atmosphere like? Look at the people's faces. Well, these ones here look quite serious. And the girl, la chica, parece que está centrada en lo que está haciendo. Okay? So, se ve, es un ambiente bastante serio. It's a serious atmosphere. They're focused. Okay? It looks as though she's thinking about what she is doing. So I'm going to give you an example of what a reply could look like. Okay? En la foto hay un grupo de personas. I realize that I'm putting people before the location. That's okay. It's all right. It sounds better. It just sounds better. En la foto hay un grupo de personas. Remember what I said? You could put the amount, you could put the number, or just a group of people is easier in this case. Right. It seems a little bit long, but remember, you can always say a little bit less. Okay? I feel as though when you're writing things down, it seems a lot more, but it's really not that much. So let's see what we've got. En la foto hay un grupo de personas que están limpiando la playa. So they are cleaning the beach. What else are they doing? Están recogiendo basura. So they're picking up rubbish, such as como botellas de plástico, plastic bottles, such as plastic bottles, and bags. So you can see the plastic bottles and the bags that have been thrown on the beach. Con guantes, we know the word gloves, so they're all wearing gloves. Con guantes, azul, de plástico. Okay, con guantes, okay? Y bolsas grandes, so they've each got a big bag. A la izquierda, so to the left, hay una chica joven que está agachada. So to the left, there's a girl who's bent down. So there's a girl bending down. Agachada, bent over or bent down. It's a good word for you, agachada. Y parece centrada en su tarea. So she seems focused on what she's doing, on her task. Tarea, task. Detrás de ella hay más voluntarios que también están ayudando. So behind her, there are other volunteers that are also helping. What we said about the weather, el cielo está nublado, pero el ambiente parece serio y positivo. So, again, weather and atmosphere. The sky is cloudy, but the atmosphere seems serious and positive. To end, we have an opinion. Okay? Creo que están participando en una campaña para proteger el medio ambiente. So I think they're taking part in a campaign to protect the environment. Love that. So you're giving an opinion about what you think they're doing. Okay? So it doesn't always have to be, I like the photo. It could be, I think it's interesting, or what you think they're doing in the photo. To end off, you give your opinion. And so here you are assuming that's a campaign. You might also choose to add, I think it's a very important initiative that these people are taking. Whatever it is, just give your opinion. It might be different from mine. I'm curious to see what yours would look like. So please drop your answer to this photo down below and I will have a little look at it. And I'm going to leave you with the second photo, which is this one, not to do with el medio ambiente, which is obviously environment, but it's to do with la familia. So I want you to look at this one and give your response to this second photo card. That is it. Good luck. I hope after this you will remember, learn, pour, opinion. Get it in. Learn, pour, opinion. That is it. I will see you next time. Bye.